Okay, sorry. I knew this was going to be product heavy for a little while on the channel, and I'm going to sprinkle in some other things. I've got some other projects to work on the M3 and stuff like that, and the Civic will be coming back here in a couple of weeks. But I do want to continue to work through this. Again, the concept of this project is to, or at least this part of the series, is to get one of everything. So I've got one of everything that, let's say close to one of everything of the M12, M18 line, including batteries, chargers, all of that, lighting, also the red lithium line of little personal lighting things that use little smaller batteries. But I want to, through this project, to go through each product, basically just unbox it, touch it, feel it, then curate and pick a line of products that are going to be in the Obsessed Garage store, and then from there become an expert in each one of those tools, and then continue to chase as they, Milwaukee's coming out with new tools. I think they come out with dozens, 2, 3, 4 dozen tools a year, continuing to make sure that the ones that I'm picking are the best of the line. And ones that make sense to go in my cabinet. And that's really what this project is all about. Is I'm fortunate enough that I can finance this project by you guys buying this stuff over time. So I make the initial risk, take the initial risk and the investment of the product. But the ultimate goal here is to align my cabinets with all the tools that I might want, and then be able to impart that knowledge on you. So that's the goal here. The goal was for me to not become a carpenter or a contractor. My place in life is right here in the garage, playing with stuff, and so that's where I think I can provide some value to you. So what we're going to work on here today is the M18 lighting line, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 different lights. So there's 16 different versions, and we're going to get into batteries in the future, but in the M18 line, I just kind of lined it up here. They have the CP version, XC version, and then they have the HD version of lights. All right, and so you have CP 1.5 and CP 2.0 that are the smaller, slimmer batteries. These generally come with the regular Milwaukee stuff, the non-fuel line, and then you have XC, and a lot of the regular Milwaukee versions, the regular M18 versions, come with XC 3.0, depending on how big the tool is. And then you have probably the most common batteries, which would be the XC 5.0 and XC 4.0. The 5.0 comes with a lot of the fuel stuff. And then you get into the big ones. This is the high output or HO version, XC 6.0. You have XC 8.0, an 8 amp hour battery, and then you get into the big HD batteries, which they have a 9.0 and a 12.0. The 12.0 is a monster. So these are all options. You're going to see some of these lights come with batteries and some of them don't, but these are the options. Again, I'll have a separate battery video coming up here shortly. So let's start with, I'm going to go from left to right, or upper left to bottom right. I'm going to work my way through the catalog. This here is a rather expensive light. I've never seen this one. It's pretty interesting. This is part of the HD line of M18. So this comes with some HD batteries. It only comes in a 1-key version. Of course, 1 key is the tool tracking and tool management software. Let me get my knife here. I don't even know if you call it software, but an app that you can manage from your phone. You can manage, the geolocation. Really, it's the app is not going to work for us in our garage unless you just want to play with or torque limit your tools. Somebody was yelling at me that I didn't mention that. But the 1-key stuff adds, $50 to $100 to the cost that I don't think is really necessary for most of us. But this is a $1,049 is what this light costs. So rather expensive, but it comes with HD batteries, because if you buy it without the batteries, if you buy just the light alone, then it's $599. So you're adding nearly $500 in cost in order to get these big monster batteries. So that's why I'm interested to see. I'm assuming this, a lot of this M18 stuff are job site type lights. that are much more robust than your typical light that you might use in your garage or your shop. But hey, there might be something in here that's really awesome that we'd want to see. Okay, that's interesting. Another compact. Comes with a strap. Remember, my goal here isn't to be like this isn't like the definitive resource series. This is just to see what they got. Let's just shop for it. Just see what's available. I'm gonna try to put this back in the box when I'm done with it. I'm gonna make a huge mess here with all this stuff. Let's try to stay organized. Okay, so this is called a rocket light. All right. So this is where this is where your batteries would go. Now, I'm not sure if this one serves also as a charger. A dual pack tower light, so it'll hold 2 HD batteries, and it comes with a rapid charger, so it does come with the higher end version of their charger, the quicker charging M12 M18 dual charger, which is nice. So this seems to be their flagship light. The question is, can this one be powered by plug-in as well? Some of them can, especially some of the M12s can. I'm not sure. So let's just take our batteries out here. Hopefully that one of them has enough charge. They normally come 10 to 20% charged. So these are the HD 9.0s, which are extremely robust. Rather expensive batteries. And you can just see the size of the sucker. So it has a little bit of charge. So it goes in like this. So this is rated at, if you have I think this is with a single, okay, yeah, using 2 HD 9.0 9 amp hour batteries. So if you use 2 of these batteries, fully charged, and if you run this light, it has a low, medium, and high mode. You can run it for 7 hours. You can run it for 26 hours in low mode. So assuming you have these 2 batteries charged, you can run this sucker all day. This thing looks pretty stout. Guess it should be for $1,000. Goes like so. I don't see any plug-in spots. Some other batteries have a plug-in capability. You could take this strap. Okay, so there's a couple of hooks here. You could take the strap on. Put that in place. Okay, so now, this is one of the most complicated things I've unboxed thus far. Let's see if we can figure this out without getting the instructions out. Like that, okay. So it goes like that. I do think this becomes a tripod. What does this thing look like? Yeah, this does become a tripod. Oh, push that way. There we go. That. And this thing comes out somehow. Oh, there we go. This thing's pretty stout. I mean, those batteries add a ton of weight. Go like that. I have a feeling this thing's going to be blindingly bright. This is aluminum. Does that not feel like it's snapped in? And our batteries don't have enough charge to do anything. Let's put a couple of XCs. These are old XC batteries before they both are charged. There we go. Let's bring this down so hopefully it's in frame. You at least get to see what it looks like. So I guess this would be all about just longevity. Let's see. I don't know if it's, let me turn some lights off, see what it looks like. Well, it's pretty bright. Can you guys see back there if I point it at you? Let's see. Interesting. It's kind of wobbly. Sorry, I've got our camera rig in the way here. It's pretty yellow. But it will, even with the lights off, will light up the whole darn facility. I don't love how bulky this is, but this, again, I think this would be a good, theoretically, a good, you know, work, whatever you call it, job site light. Swivels about 100 and, yeah, about, you know, whatever, 200, 250 degrees, something like that. I don't like how wobbly this is. Okay, next light is the, so that was called the M18 Rocket Dual Pack Tower Light. The next one is an M18 Rocket Tower Light. And that's the one that I've had for years. So that's this one. This is the one you've seen me use in videos. This is a, what's the model number on this one? This is a 2135-21HD. And I think that they've denoted this an HD light. I don't think it was an HD light when I got mine. I'd gotten one of the prototypes. They sent it to me in a promotion. Try, you know, it's when I first started. Whoa, giant ant. So this one has, yeah, it does look different than mine did. So this one, I believe, has 3 modes like the other. 3 modes are, yeah, 3,000, 1,700, and 900 lumens. So just to give you an output difference comparison, so the one we just, you know, the $1,000 light that we just took or just played with the 2120, it's 5,400, 3,100, and 1,600. But because it's a 1-key light, it's customizable, so you can go into the app and change that. Whereas this light is 3,000, so it's almost 2,500 lumens less bright than the big one that we just used. This one comes with a bag, a little travel bag. So it comes with this, I've forgotten. I always throw these bags away, but you know, if you were using this a lot and going from site to site, again, these are much more commercial lights, you would probably use this bag. So it comes with this. It says M18 Rocket on it. Yeah, it does look a little different than mine. So you don't see me use these on camera as much, just simply because their LEDs are not as Just keep the battery inside. The LEDs are, they flicker on camera. Get these batteries out of here. So the HD batteries don't come very functional from the factory. So this one you take here. Now this one does have, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it has a power outlet on the side here, or you can plug in an extension cord. It doesn't come with one, but you can just plug in any old extension cord and you can power this one without batteries. And then the light works like this. You have a couple of tripod-like clips, and then this thing comes up, and then the head can swivel. What's that one for? There we go. So you can see I'm 6'2", so it goes up to like 7 feet. And then you have 3 different modes, and then these can pivot. So you can pivot the light. So you have pivoting ability of whatever the 3 LED separate things, and then you can pivot it up, down, left, right, kind of pivot it where you need to. So it looks like that. And this one is $5.99 and $3.99 without the battery. And it comes with a single HD 9.0 battery. And then you have 3 different light outputs. 1, 2, 3. So 3,000, 1,700, and 900. And this one only holds a single battery. But the operation time, let's see, what does it say on the box? It says that it'll last 4 hours, 8.5 hours, or 17. So 4 hours at peak mode at 3,000 lumens with a single HD 9.0 battery. That's kind of neat. All right. Now let's get the last M18 Rocket dual power light, which is pretty much the same thing, just with a single head instead of the 3 LED head. Is 2,500, 1,100, and 700, and it's not going to come with a battery or a charger. So anyway, that last light we just looked at, that one doesn't come with a separate charger. You'd have to plug it in, so it didn't come with its own charger. Yeah, just came with the carrying bag and the HD 9.0 battery. So then this one here is $200. So this is going to be much less robust, but it's also $200 because it doesn't come with anything. It doesn't come with a battery or anything that you might need. And so this one will probably last, gosh darn, forever. Yeah, if you use an HD 9.0 battery, it'll last 7 hours at peak 2,500 lumens. Again, these are kind of useful lights around the garage. You know, again, I have this one. It's just real big and bulky. That one's a gosh darn monster. Come on. I don't know how I'm going to get these back in the box. Okay, same basic. I don't love this tripod design. It is kind of useful in that you have the option, you can it'll stand up like this on its own, or you can put it in the tripod mode like this. Same thing where you have a exposed charging area. or plug in. And then take this. Let's see if it's the same. Yeah, same basic setup. Not quite as high. Let's see. Yeah, we got it maxed out. Actually, kind of like this one better. Oh, I change modes. Okay, single button operation. So off, high, medium, low. I've got the little cellophane I'd take off, but I like this one better. Big heat sink on the back. So this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 LEDs. That one has 12 LEDs. So pricing $399 for that, for the 2135 with no batteries. $199 for this one. I like this one better. Yeah. Anyway, let's keep moving. Let's keep playing here. Let me get myself boxed in. Okay, these other ones should go a little quicker. All right, next light are the radius sight lights. These are interesting. I don't know how these are going to work or what they do, but there's a 2150, a 2151, a 2146, a 2145, a 2144, and I think I'm missing one of them. Like, I think one of them was back ordered. So there are these two monsters back here. Let me get them. I'm only going to open one of them because they're both the same. Shoot. Dang, what are these ants? Giant ants. I don't think I've ever seen these ants. Did these come from Milwaukee? All right, so there's this guy. So they sell this in a 1 key and a regular. Both same 9,000 lumens, 4,800 lumens, 2,500 lumens. So, you know, the 1 key light, well, the 1 key light weighs 27 pounds. The non-1 key light weighs 23 pounds, but they're both the same. Battery and charger sold separately. These are designed for HD batteries. If you use an HD 9.0, you get 3.5 hours at 9,000 lumens. Let's just see what this thing's all about. So again, this one's 500 bucks. If you add 1 key to it, it's 600 bucks. So this one's $499. I'm gonna have to free up some space here because we just got too much going on. Yikes. Jeez. I gotta get myself into this. This is fun though. Tell you what. This is the light you buy for playing, you know, basketball at night out in the driveway with your kids. And they're gonna want these by the pool. Too bad it wasn't this big bright red thing. Look at that. So you do have 3-prong plug on the back, so we could power it that way. Get my battery back. So this one takes 2 batteries. Let's see if it'll run off of 1. It will. Whoa. So I'm gonna push button in the front. Yikes. It's pretty bright. Let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, so you can turn it front and back on and off. So I can turn the back off. Oh, God dang. Turn it down to, so that's low. So in low mode, it's putting out 2,500 lumens, 2,500, 4,800, and 9,000. Yeah. I'd say that's a turn off some lights. It's the darn awesome camping light though. Just don't look at it. That's cool though. Shoot, it has, how do I turn it off? It has a darn outlet. I guess it would be if you plugged your extension cord in, you could use the side outlet. Oh yeah, that's what it's for. So you can chain them together. AC input output. Little carrying handle on the side. This thing's freaking cool. I don't know what I'd use it for. This is cool though. I like this thing. Not a step. No, that's neat. And again, I screwed up and bought the 1-key one as well. All right, next light. Now they have some smaller radius lights. So now next is the radius compact. This is a 2146, 2145, 2146. So this is what's interesting. Maybe they just made it, put it in a smaller box. But the 2146 and 2145 are the same tool. They both weigh the same. Okay, they're just one's in just a smaller, tighter box. So let's open up the non-1-key version. So the 2146 wasn't even in the darn, I'm assuming it's 350 bucks, but this is the 2145, non-1-key. This comes tool only. You can't buy it with batteries. Comes with a lock, this little cable that you could use to lock it down. What's that for? Security cable included. This one is daisy chainable as well. So you got an input output. Look at our battery. Yikes. So this one will run 3.5 hours on an XC 9.0 battery, 4,400 lumens in high output mode. Why does it look like it's getting brighter? This one where you can turn different sections off, front and back off. I can turn the top up or down. That's our mode. Okay, that's our mode. 1, 2, 3. So this one's 4,400 lumens. This is cool. That one's compact. And shoot, you put it in medium mode and you're gonna run it for 7 hours with a single battery. That's what you need for camping. A lantern. This thing's cool. God, this is too much fun, people. Too much fun. Okay, so that one was 300 bucks, $299. And then they make a 2144. So that was the compact radius compact sight light. Now they have a M18. Let me see, do I even have this one? 2144? Yeah, 2144. So this one's 149 bucks, doesn't come with anything. 2300. 2200 lumens, but it also can be used as a flood. So there's a flood mode. Let's see what that means. Flood mode, I think, is there's a little side LED on the thing. So this one's 149 bucks. It's a little smaller. So that last one weighed 10.5 pounds. This one weighs 4.4 pounds, so more compact. Okay, there's a little floodlight on the side. So this one will last 7 hours, and the floodlight will last 10 hours. I wonder if you can run both at the same time. Probably not. And this is 2300 lumens. There's 2300, 1100, 550, and then I can switch modes. Three modes there, which is 1,000, 500, and 250. I see, that's kind of neat. It's just got a couple of options. You can go there. Jeez, little sucker's bright. I like this little guy too. Cool. I don't think I've ever seen these in any store or anything like that. I'm not sure. Maybe they only sell them to contractors, but they certainly look cool. Neat little light to have. All right, next light is called the Rover Mounting Floodlight. So that's this little guy. No. Is this it? Nope. Wrong one. I need a 2365, 2361, 2354. Oh, this one, 2365. So this is called an M18 LED mounting floodlight, meaning that you can mount it to stuff because that has a magnet. Okay, this is the same if you watch the M12 video. This is the same light, just in an M18 version. Let's open it up. I didn't love this. But the idea, it doesn't come with any batteries or anything. But the idea, I can put my battery in, turn it on, 3 different modes. So this one is rated at 1500 lumens, but it's got a magnet on it. Pretty solid magnet too, where I can mount it to stuff. And then it also has, this this like 2x4 door that you can mount it on, like a door or something. You can mount it, like if you're on the job site, you can mount it to a stud. So that light is $100, 99 bucks. Let's just set this aside, move on to the next one. The magnet's pretty stout. All right, now the next one is the dual power floodlight. This one's 150 bucks, so same basic idea, just not a mountable version, just a little bit bigger. This one's a 3.5 hours with an HD 9.0 battery at 3,000 lumens. So 3,000, so this is double the output of the light we just played with. This is more of a pedestal type. Little floodlight. Got to get rid of my stinky old batteries and get some new ones out. 1, 2, 3 modes. You can flip it all the way around and just flood an area. Dual handles, easy to hold. Has a powered, you have the ability to power it. This is one of those things that just be kind of awesome to have when you need it. But how often are you going to need something like this? I don't know. If we could This might actually do well for us underneath the car, where I can, when the car's up on the lift, you might actually like, if you had like 2 or 3 of these, you might actually like that more than one of the big giant tripods that gets in the way. Or, you know, we actually might do best with these underneath the car. We're going to play with all these and figure out which one makes sense. Yeah, these lights aren't as easy for me to figure out as I'm opening the boxes, which I love and which I don't. Okay, next one. So that was 150, 149 bucks. Now they have a 2361, which is this little guy. So this is a Rover. So they had the radius lights, and now these are the Rover lights. This one's $79. Doesn't come with any batteries. This one would last 5 hours with an XC 5.0. If you don't rate it with a 9.0 with an HD. I think your battery goes on the side here. Yeah. 3 modes. No, this one has 2 modes. 1500 and 780. What's the button for? What's this other button for? Oh, the buttons. So high and low. High, low. Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool, but I like the other one better. Okay, now we get the little crappy lights. I know this one's junk. I'm not even gonna open this one. This one's terrible. They make this in M12, it's 49 bucks. Don't buy this one, that one's no good. I'm gonna skip that one. This one's cool. I wonder what this is like in the M18. It's kind of a nifty little lantern looking light. They call it a trouble light with USB charging. So this is for babies that don't have if you don't have your cell phone charged, if you're a child, then you could charge your cell phone off of this. I'd say, you know, I use my freaking cell phone like 4 hours a day, every day. Spend $1,000 and get a good one. And get a new one all the time. So your battery actually works. Don't, like the one thing in life I wouldn't cheap out on. I actually like this better in the M18 than I do in M12. This sucker will last a long time, I'm sure. Yeah, 10 hours in high with that XC 5.0 battery. So throw one of these HD suckers on there, throw one of these puppies on there, the thing will last all week. But what do you do with this thing if you're not a camper? A little USB charger on the back. And you can twist this to be forward facing only to get maximum output toward the front, or I can take it so that I have 360 degrees of light. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Okay, and that one is 79 bucks. Now we've got the M18 Searchlight, which is 250 bucks, 2354-21. So this one comes, one of the few lights here that comes with or without a battery. So if you bought it without a battery, so this one comes with an XC 5.0 battery. It's 250 bucks with the battery. It's 99 bucks without a battery. And it does come with a shoulder strap and a charger. And this one is rated at 1250 lumens. Just wonder what we would use this for versus just getting a good flashlight. And the battery's in there, but we'll just leave the battery alone. Let's set it back in the box. Comes with an M18 charger. So you can turn center lamp on. Little LED down the center there. So you can do that. Or you can turn sides and center, or just the side LEDs. I guess it's kind of cool that I could set it down like that. Yeah, for 250 bucks. I'd probably rather have a really good, stick light, flashlight. But this thing would last. It really only lasts 4 hours for the 5.0 battery, so. Yeah, okay, so they call it spot and flood, spot, and strobe. I guess if you hold it down, it'll be a strobe light. But I see. The idea is that the beam works over 700 yards. So you would have this if you were out searching for somebody in the woods that was lost or something like that, I guess. I don't know, that really is something I'm super excited to have in my garage. But you won't know unless you try. This thing also is garbage. This is a $49, the M18 work light, 2735. You don't want that either. That thing's junk. Now, this is the one I screwed up on, but I ordered it anyway. This is a bucket light. So this is for a line worker bucket truck. And now I'm interested in it because the thing is 1,100 bucks. It comes with it's 1,100, 950, or 750, depending on how you order it. Because you can order it with 2 HD batteries, 1 HD battery, or no batteries. Of course, I'm an idiot. I ordered the 2122 with 2 batteries. But let's see what this light is. Who knows? Maybe we'll want this for regular use. It comes in a backpack. It's freaking really heavy. Well, no, the light's only 8 pounds, so it's the batteries that are heavy. You can see how dirty the box is. They must not sell these things very often. But this is one of the ultra specialty tools that I accidentally bought. Neat little backpack for it. So this does 2,500 lumens, but it does a 500-yard beam distance, and it has spot and flood, and spot, so you can adjust it. I don't plan on going up any bucket trucks anytime soon, but let's just see what we got here. This comes with the charger, 2 batteries, nice little case. This is the nicest case I've seen out of any of the tools. And you take your battery. Will it only, okay, I was going to say, I don't think it'll only take an HP battery. It only holds a single battery. But see, it has this clip so that it clips onto the truck, onto the bucket somehow. Yeah, this comes out, so it clips on the edge of your bucket. So each ones are independent. You can go spot, that's spot, and you can go spot and flood, and you can go just flood. Yeah. I'd say we don't need this light. Shoot. I can't see any use for this. It stands up real nicely. But a highly specialty item. I figured since I got it, we'd unbox it and see what it's like. There's nothing in here that I'm like absolutely in love with. I like these little radius lights. I'm gonna have to ponder this one for a while. Kind of see what I like. Some of them I very clearly don't like at all. Like I don't know. This one is kind of interesting, but it's also kind of cheap. Obviously we don't need the bucket light. Some of these pedestal ones, I do think I like this one the most. The least, see, I'm not always the most expensive. Sometimes the cheaper one's a little better. So I think I like this rocket light. Don't like the spotlight or the searchlight. Don't like the lantern. Don't like that. I don't like that. I do like these radius lights. We'll have to use one in the garage here, kind of see how valuable they are underneath the car. Maybe something like the little, the little compact sight light. Yeah, the LEDs just aren't like, these aren't on the same level as like the scan grip stuff, so they're not the same quality. So for detailing, not as useful. And I do use that big, this big light. I do use it periodically. When needed, when I'm working on something that I need some light. But I'm only using it probably because it's the light I have. I do like this one a little better. The output difference, this one's 3,000, that one's 2,500, but this one's 200 bucks and this one's 400 bucks, so twice the cost, even without a battery. Comes with a carrying bag and stuff like that, other than the kit. And those big $500, the radius sight light, that big sight light, I don't think it makes sense. So anyway, stay tuned. I'll go check out obsessedgarage.com. I'll have some more definitive stuff on these. I'll have individual specific product videos that I probably won't put on YouTube specifically. We'll put them directly on the site as we build out the line. I'll deep dive into products and what they come with and how they work, and eventually we'll get engineers on and learn all about these things functionally and where they're made and how they're made and all that stuff. But stay tuned. Next up will probably be, I don't know what I'm going to get into, circular saws or maybe the vacuums or something like that. So anyway, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. I'll become better versed in this as we keep working through what's available. Catch you on the next one.